Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we have a lot of interesting news lined up. Very interestingly, Jaya Bachchan has revealed a very big secret of Amitabh Bachchan, her husband, and we'll be discussing as to what exactly that is. Also, Salman Khan's plea to somehow whitewash his image because he does not have a single film in hand. And we'll be talking about what exactly happened just recently. Welcome, Sukanya. Welcome, each and everyone who is watching this. Welcome, Fennel. And friends, do make sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. Yeah, it is over to you.
Yeah, welcome, friends. So there's lots of news tonight. We'd like to share with you, and of course, also there's another movie that's coming up which I wanted to share with you. And again, in that you will see that the person who's acting in this movie is none other than Farhan Akhtar, and it is again, see what they do is they take all these heroic roles, of nationalists, and they decide to become the hero, though they are the anti-hero backstage. Now Farhan Akhtar is going to headline 120 Bahadur, a film based on the Battle of Rezangla, and this is a news that has come out from ANI. Now it's about the Indian Army, and so one thing we have seen over the years is that both Farhan Akhtar, his father, and also Shabana Azmi all hate India, and have been very vocal about it. In fact, even his singing is so besura, and yet now Bollywood is going to select him for this heroic role. As it is, he looks so effeminate and behaves effeminately. And you also remember the fact that, see, when Sushant Singh Rajput died, who gave Riya Chakravarti refuge in their house? It was none other than Farhan Akhtar and his girlfriend. And it was given because the Bihar police were going to come and start investigating the case. And at that time, Riya lost her nerve and she wanted to go into hiding. And that's when she went and hid in Farhan Akhtar's house. In fact, even the cook who cooked for Sushant Singh Rajput, got a job in Farhan Akhtar's house. So this is how faithful they are to people like Sushant Singh Rajput and nationalistic ideas. So back to you, Tim.
Yeah, so Farhan Akhtar, he's still living on that rock on success he had, decades ago. So he still thinks he's a very big rock star in India. And also, Farhan Akhtar is living in a delusion, and he also tried his best to play very big character roles like Milka Singh. So where he lost a lot of weight, and he tried to take sessions on running, and he tried his best level best to somehow portray the role of Milka Singh, and he thought he was Tom Hanks of the Indian film industry. So that's
In
the
fact,
extent to which.
in fact, Jaydev, in Rock On, he was so besura. I think even the donkeys around him would have run away, wondering what it is.
Yes, so I mean, all these Nepo kids, they live in some sort of delusion all the time, and that is fueled by all these, stupid journalists in media who is very friendly, and as well as people like Karan Johar who just give them roles left and right to the likes of Ananya Pandey and so forth. So, friends, coming to the next piece of news, and apparently it is with regards to Salman Khan, and we have been telling you that Salman Khan has been trying his best to somehow remain relevant with the whole shooting, outside his apartment, and all the news regarding that. He does not have a single film this year, but he has signed some films next year, I believe. And also, he's not taking part in Big Boss this year, which was handed to Anil Kapoor on a plate. So now he wants to create that very feel-good image for himself because down south, all the superstars are taking a very big beating in Kerala film industry. The likes of Mohanlal, Mammootty, because of the whole Me Too scandal. the whole focus on South Indian film industry right now. So meanwhile, Salman Khan is also keeping tabs on that, of course, and so he has to, come with a very, down to earth image of himself. So he was seen lately talking to this elderly lady seen in the picture, and it seems that she is a very big fan of Salman Khan, and he was very. The video showed him asking her very politely and having a very good interaction. So my question is, you have several fans. We have seen trying their best to take a selfie with him, but he always does not oblige. But why is it so suddenly that common man is entertained all of a sudden after so many years? What is the reason? And it is quite obvious that they know
Yeah,
that their time ending. Yes,
yeah, that it's all PR related.
yes.
Absolutely. Welcome, Akshay and Vinny and Manisha. And Akshay says, as I published an op-ed regarding Tatler on PM Gandhi's Sikh genocide being brought to justice, it's time Big B be brought to justice for his incitement to violence on Doordarshan. And he continues saying that, see, this is what Kangana needed in her movie as well. But she foolishly portrayed Sikhs in a bad light. Now, Vinny, going back to the Farhan Akhtar point, she says, they hate India but live and earn here. They own the best of bungalows in the best areas. They are sick mentally. One spoiled apple spoiled the whole basket. Absolutely. You're right, Vinny. Welcome, Manisha. So moving on to Kangana's movie, Kangana Ranaut tweeted that her most awaited project, Emergency, which has been mired in controversies, has been postponed. The movie, in which the actor and the BJP MP portrays former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, was initially slated for release on September 6th. She thanked her fans for their understanding and patience as she shared the news with a heavy heart. She took to X and said, with a heavy heart, I announced that my directorial emergency has been postponed. We are still waiting for the certification from the censor board. New release date will be announced soon. Thanks for your understanding and patience. The film also stars Anupam Kher and the late Satish Kaushik. So this I find rather strange, because if you can give a series like the Kandahar, the one on the Kandahar hijacking, a certificate, or rather not give it anything, because I don't think OTT movies or series needs any certificate. So if that is okay, how come that a movie on Indira Gandhi cannot be allowed? So this is very surprising, because I hope that this movie on Kandahar will be boycotted because and banned, because right from the start you can literally nitpick all the mistakes they made, and they try to glorify the terrorists and make give them handle them with kid gloves. So this is totally unacceptable for us. We live in a country where we have fought and we have protected ourselves. So to show us as cowards, and even the government as cowards, it just won't do. So it's high time we took a stern stand, and we continue to show that we can flex our muscles. It's high time. So immediately, and Jaideep, while on this, I'd also like to mention the fact that Bangladesh is all slated to come and play cricket within India. When Bangladesh has been massacring Hindus left and right, and the latest is where a poor Hindu boy was beaten to pieces, and they thought that he was almost dead. And the police, apparently, they said the police protected him, but he is in hospital in a very serious condition. And after this, are we going to play cricket with the Bangladeshis? Are we crazy? I think Jay Shah should take a very stern stand. I don't know what is he planning. Is it to make money, or to make sure that our country is protected and we do not take nonsense? Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, it is quite obvious that Mohammed Yunus is a puppet of the America. So, I'm not surprised as to what is really happening to Hindus in Bangladesh. But it's very important that Modi government and the whole of BJP, they take a very tough stance as far as Bangladesh is concerned, because you have Sheikh Hasina, the former prime minister, who was chased out of her country, and so they had to how can they play cricket? It is a very important question because we don't play cricket in Pakistan because of the obvious relations. So why do we have to play cricket with Bangladesh? So also very important and concerning is that you have lakhs and lakhs of illegal immigrants from Bangladesh in various states across India. So this is very concerning, and it is very important for CAA and NRC to be implemented as soon as possible. Uniform Civil Code also has to be implemented. So these all laws have to be put in place as soon as possible, and Modi and BJP are playing it very softly. I must say, because Modi should not look for a Nobel Peace Prize because the people giving the Nobel Peace Prize itself is the America, right?
And who they are
So
giving it to?
and it
They're
is
giving it to people like Mohammed Yunus.
exactly, it's people like Mohammed Yunus who get the Nobel Peace Prize. So that explains it all. Yes.
Yeah.
So agenda-driven movies like Kandahar get censor nod while screening of Emergency is stayed. Are censor board babus on the Soros payrolls? Yeah, question mark. Yes, absolutely. These are very pertinent, valid
Here,
questions.
what I would say, Satish, is that there are people like Prasoon Joshi, who is not on the the side of the Hindu. That's for clear, because you remember even the movie on the Mopla massacre had to go a million times here and there to even get sanctioned, and when it did, all the relevant scenes were removed. So it became like a toothless tiger. So these people will just not allow movies that are really factual to come out. So I don't know what's going to happen in the case of emergency. And Shiva Prasad said India should immediately stop the benefits given to Bangladesh, like power supply and importing garments. The economic boycott only solution. In fact, India has already started taking some steps. Shiva Prasad is what I have read recently in social media. So I think they've already started tightening the whatever connections they have with Bangladesh. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, so coming to next piece of news, and friends, when Rishi Kapoor was alive, he made some interesting, statements when he was alive. And Rishi Kapoor obviously said that during his career, he had openly slammed the award shows in Bollywood for distributing the trophies for people without substance and merit. Apparently, Parneeti Chopra's transformation, she won some award, and that didn't go well down with Rishi Kapoor. And apparently, Rishi Kapoor said, "I use trophies as doorsteps in my home, but what have they done to films awards is very tragic, and I can't believe it that they give an award to Parneeti Chopra for losing weight. So will they give me one for gaining weight?" So he was a very big critique of some aspects of Bollywood, unlike his son, who is not obviously critical of Bollywood because he married Alia Bhatt, daughter of Mahesh Bhatt, and he's getting roles left and right. Yes.
Yeah. So moving on to Honey Singh, Yo Honey Singh. Now, singer Yo Honey Singh went through a very ugly separation from his ex-wife Shalini Talwar after the latter alleged domestic violence against him in August 2021. A mutual divorce petition was moved to the family court in September 2022, and the former couple was granted a divorce in November 2023. Now, the singer rapper has opened up on whether this tumultuous chapter in his life affected him in any way. Now, in an interview with Mashable India, The Bombay Journey, he reveals that he was unbothered during his separation from Shalini Talwar. Instead, the Pani Pani singer admitted that things started taking a turn for the better post his divorce with her. He said he spoke in Hindi, but I'll translate it. It didn't affect me at all. After my separation, I started to get better. Since then, I've reduced my medication. It was like I was seeing the world for the first time in 7 years. Now, Yo-Yo also said that both he and his wife had signed an MOU that prevents them from discussing their separation in front of the media. The singer furthermore revealed that he had a heartfelt conversation with actress Sonakshi about the concept of marriage while they were filming his hit music video, Deshi Kalakar in Los Angeles. Now, Surakshi tied the knot, you remember, with Zahir Iqbal in June. Now, back in 2021, Shalini Talwar had alleged that Yo-Yo had beaten her, that there was an alleged domestic violence in their relationship, along with physical and emotional distress. She approached the Delhi Tees Hazari court and filed a case against the singer and his family. However, Yo-Yo Honey Singh also shared a statement soon after on his social media to say that all this was false. He also started dating a model called Tina Tarani after this, but the duo soon broke up in 2023. Now, it's very clear that he is in between this. He has also given interviews where he has said that he was taking to drugs and he did start seeing weird things. And he did go through a phase where there was de-addiction, and he had to get out of that phase to come back to normal. So a lot of his, whatever bashing, wife bashing, and all was happening, perhaps could have happened due to that, during that period of life. Now, moving on to the LOP, leader of opposition. Now, he has visited United States for a 3-day visit. This will be his first visit to America since the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, which saw the Indian National Congress win 99 seats. According to India Overseas Congress Chief Sam Pitroda, Gandhi will visit Dallas and Washington, D.C. during his time in America. He is expected to engage with the Indian diaspora as well as the business and academic leaders. Now, the visit comes just ahead of PM Modi's expected visit to New York on September for the United Nations General Assembly. Rahul Gandhi had earlier visited America in 2023 when he attracted the attention for comments criticizing the Modi government. He said that the BJP is threatening people and misusing government agencies. So this is something he's been doing for quite some time, trying to badmouth the prime minister wherever he's been traveling. Now, moving on to UP. Now, Yogi Adityanath government gives employees one more month to submit property details. More than 2.44 lakh employees had not submitted the details by August 31st, the original deadline for asset declaration. Now, the UP government on Tuesday extended the deadline for its employees to submit details of properties owned by them by 1 month. Last date for government employees to submit property details has been extended by 1 month. Till now, 74% people have given their details, said Shishir, director of the UP's information department. The Yogi government has made it mandatory for all its officers and employees to upload details of their movable and immovable assets for the 2023-24 financial year. However, according to media, more than 2.44 lakh people are yet to submit declaration of their assets. This was to be done by August 31st on Manav Sampada, an integrated human resource management system designed for government departments. Now, some of the departments that complied with the dictate was the textile, Sainik Kalyan, energy, sports, soldiers' welfare, agriculture, women's welfare. But those that didn't comply included basic education, higher education, medical health, industrial development, and revenue, among others. Meanwhile, the UP Chief Secretary Manoj Kumar Singh clarified that there has been no withholding of salaries of those yet to disclose their assets. A more lenient approach has been adopted accordingly, allowing various departments to submit their asset declarations under the newly provided timelines, he said. The declaration of property is a move aimed at ensuring transparency and preventing corruption within the state administration as per the UP government. Now, there's something, friends, I'd like to also talk about. See, you remember when, we were speaking about BJP and when the, affidavit comes before the election time, there were some ministers in BJP who said that they have, more than 70 crores, in their, assets, and also agricultural land and so many houses. So you see now how Yogi is trying to, put a clamp on this, and this is exactly what Modi should be also doing in the center, so that no minister will misuse, their position to be, to become corrupt and to get money when they should be actually serving the country. Now, let me just take a few comments. Fennel says, I mean, look at Kangana belonging to the BJP party now, and BJP is the government. Still, she has to face problems with the release of her movie. This tells that party bhale hai ek ho system koi aur chala. Yes, it is absolutely shameful that her movie is not being released and when BJP is in power. And also, please understand, Fennel, that there are a lot of babus in between who are also messing up. This is what Modi ji had said earlier as well. Now, Jagdish says Ranbir still has a long way to go down the line. Once he reaches 60, he will write or get a biography done, also make statements he knows. By then, nothing more to achieve or lose. So, what's the big deal? And Wolf says, why is Yo-Yo Futal Singh again in the news? Ye bhi PR stunt. Perhaps, a song is coming, he's releasing a song, or he believes that he's been forgotten by people and he needs to be in the public eye. But there's one thing very clear that he is a part of the Bollywood, a group, and he underwent all the things that the others are, undergoing, including rehabilitation. So nothing new over there. Welcome, Shreyasa. Always nice to see you. And Kangana was schooled at Aapki Adalat. And Vinny says Frankfurt Vistara flight lands in Turkey mid-air bomb scare. So back to you, Jaydev, with that.
Yeah. So the main piece of news, and that is with regards to Amitabh Bachchan and Jaya Bachchan. And so, what is the
Thali
big
wali mami.
secret?
Thali wali
Yeah.
mami.
Yes. So Jaya Bachchan in an interview, she was against Amitabh Bachchan hosting the Kaun Banega Crorepati show. And what was the reason that she did not like him being the host of that particular show? So the reason what she said is, can you imagine? I never wanted him to do it. Somehow felt that it was somewhere not correct to shrink him into the small screen. Okay, and we have been doing the show since 2000. It's been 21 years, and I had no idea of the concept of what was going to occur at that time. And apparently, it was very scary for transitioning from the big screen to the little screen, if that will be problematic for his career. So now, friends, what you get out of it is, if you see the recent development in events, Amitabh Bachchan has not got, any major film apart from, of course, Kalki. We saw Amitabh Bachchan star in Kalki. But apart from that, he has not had any films recently, at least. Apart from hosting some shows like Kaun Banega Crorepati, and also some advertisements he's endorsing, of course. But recently, if we see, he has bought a huge stake in Swiggy, so that the food delivery app. So he is making money through other means, and he's looking. He's not looking at starring in films to earn revenue from himself for himself. So this is the gist of it. Yes.
So Shreyasa says Thali wali mami doesn't understand the power of TV. It's because of KBC that he remained Big B and gained the lost fortune. Absolutely. Otherwise, people would have forgotten him long back. So that's the truth. Yeah. Back to you.
Yeah. So, friends, this is quite interesting to see that Bollywood, if you see, are releasing old films. They are re-releasing old films like Maine Pyar Kiya. What they're doing is, they are somehow making it a very good definition, like maybe 4K resolution and all those things, and they are re-releasing very old films in theaters. Not only Bollywood films, even films from the South Indian film industry. So, what is the reason that they are doing this? Is because the whole Bollywood business has sunk, and they claim that Stree 2 was a huge hit, and Shraddha Kapoor is a very big superstar. That's the latest PR activity which is going on, And there are people who believe that Stree 2 is a big hit, and Shraddha Kapoor has somehow struck success after a very long time. So it's very funny that what kind of articles and are put forth, and I'm sure that her father must have you know sort of made a few journalists happy at least. So that's how I can put it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vinny says Thaliwali Masi or auntie has lost it. She barks at every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Remember those days, but not a word was spoken by her in front of AB. Yes. And Karu says he's 82 and has had enough work for 5 decades. Why he is still so hungry for success? It's both a positive thing and greediness too. Absolutely. This man never gets fed up of making money, everything. Even, see, you remember, that there was a show where a dentist was interviewed, and he said the biggest problem for children are these actors, these superstars who are endorsing pan parag, and all those other additives like that, which is so bad for the mouth, because once you start using that, you are sure to get cancer. So when a dentist is saying that openly on on a channel, it means that parents need to really take it into their minds, and also for the government to ban all this Akshay Kumar and Shah Rukh Khan, and who else is there, Jaydev, in that? Yes, Ajay Devgan, who come in these Pan Parag ads and try to act very cute, by whistling at women and calling them down and whatnot. They act as playboys even in a stupid ad like a Pan Parag, or some, other, additives like this. So it's very important that parents should take note of this, and if they can, make it vocal, and fight against it, because your children might think that I want to be like Shah Rukh Khan, or I want to be like Ajay Devgan. Why not I also chew this? So this is something that has to stop, just like what they do in the case of gambling, in the case of rummy and whatnot, that is there on online gambling online. This is something that will make you also lose money. Children are not aware of the seriousness. They think that they can make quick money, but that's not the fact. Now let's just take Wolf's comment. Nowadays, stars are doing that every other ad. This is what they have turned into. This is the power of boycott. Yes, still they have a well-paid PR. This needs to be looked into. Absolutely. And Jagdish says, yeah, we've taken this comment. So this is something, friends, that we really need to talk about. As I told you, there have been people who have lost their property, by gambling, thinking that they can make a quick buck. Now, children are not as mature as adults, and they would fall into this, and they would lose their money, and they could be blackmailed. So this is something that we have to be very careful about, and I think the government should take a very, very strong stand on this as well. Back to you.
Yeah, that's all the news for today, friends, and we will see you once again. Yes.
Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.